Welcome to vlog 19. Was that a bit flat? Welcome to vlog 19! Aye. Don't mind this. Got a bit of an eye infection. Only joking. That was my tribute to Madonna, who this week made that performance at the Eurovision. What was she thinking? I love Madonna, and Like a Prayer is genuinely my most favourite song of all time ever. I mean, she's lost it, hasn't she? Bless her. I definitely will not be buying tickets to her Palladium show. Anyway, how's your week been? So, let's kick off. On Monday, I was at the Underbelly Festival for the Follies Cabaret on Reflection. Now, basically, this was put together by Janie D and the cast of Follies, who finished their show at the National last Saturday. So this week, they took over the Underbelly. Every night at 9:30, they had 10 different performers from Follies who came together to produce a cabaret. I was there on Monday to watch the likes of Janie D, Gemma Sutton and Alan Hawke, who all sang a song that was personal to them and told a little story about why they chose that song. It was a really nicely put together cabaret. I then swung by Kinky Cabaret at Freedom, where the cast of Sweet Charity were taking over. It included Danielle Steers, Lauren Drew, Charlotte Jaconelli, Shaq Taylor, Joe Eaton-Kent and Arthur Darvill. Check out some of the videos.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling and got you to where I want to live. You're dangerous, I'm falling.
Apologies for being late, making everybody wait. Tonight the moon illuminates, more than just a city bus. I am the orphan ship, I'm still drifting, driverless, moving slow.
I've always been the kind of guy who's had a lot to say. I say the things that's on my mind, too down to shy away. But you hush my mind and still me with a song I never heard. I guess that means that you are just too beautiful for words. And you better come to me. You better run to me. Better run to me.
Hayley Tamerton has announced that she's got engaged. Yes! Go girl! You can still check out my interview with Hayley on my YouTube channel where we talk all about her future. On Tuesday, I was back to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie with their new cast members Bianca Del Rio and Faye Tozer. I am not gonna lie, they are both brilliant. Absolutely smashed it. Now, as well as being known for Steps and Strictly Come Dancing, Faye Tozer has actually done quite a lot of theatre already. She was in Tell Me on a Sunday, Saucy Jacks, and to be honest, she is a brilliant actress. I was really, really impressed. And as for Bianca Del Rio, she is the same. She has done theatre before, including playing Angel in Rent, before having vocal surgery. Her voice is okay, but what she brings to this character, playing it in her own Native American accent, just brings something else to it. Playing it in her own Native American accent gives this character a bit of a sharper wit and makes everything she does a little bit funnier. Definitely go and see them. They're both in the show for the next 6 weeks. In very exciting news, Tashan Williams, star of Heathers the Musical, has been announced to take over the part in The Colour Purple. She is incredible and this is going to be a really great show. On Wednesday, I went back to see Hair the Musical, which is still on tour. This week they were in Dartford and it's still an incredible, fun show with insane vocals. Paul Wilkins in particular blew the roof off. If you haven't seen it, they're touring until August, so you've still got chance. After the show, as part of Mental Health Awareness Week, I got to talk to Jake Quickenden, who told me all about his experiences with anxiety.
I feel like I was a bit of a fraud
Right.
on my Instagram because I post the good.
As everybody does.
As everybody does. But if you just looked at my feed, my photos,
Yeah.
you'd think I was happy all the time. And I've got this amazing life with holidays and nice things and nice pictures. If you didn't watch my stories, because I talk a lot in my stories quite openly about anxiety and about being lonely and it's shit when you're on the road and if I'm having an hard day. But yeah, so I wanted to post more in my actual feed to know that it ain't all roses, do you know what I mean? Like, it is tough, and especially this day and age, like, social media is so big, and like I say, everyone shows their best side of things. I think as a role model, if I want to class myself as a role model, I need to show the shit things as well.
Yeah.
And talk about the hard times, and talk about the shit things, and talk about the panic attack that I had on stage, which frightened the life out of me, and which got an amazing response, especially from fellow people in musicals and the West End. I had a lot of messages saying it's really good that you've said that, because a lot of people suffer with anxiety and they suffer in silence, and it doesn't make you weak having anxiety, it makes you strong having anxiety and getting on with it. So yeah, I like being open about it.
The full interview is on my YouTube channel. On Wednesday evening, I went to watch Summer Street at the Waterloo East Theatre. I'm not gonna lie, it was awful. It's one of these bad examples where a show is written, produced, directed by somebody who thinks it's better than it is. No disrespect, everybody in the show is working really hard, but it's just not a great show. It describes itself as a hilarious Aussie soap opera musical. And to be fair, there is room within that to extract something funny. We all know what these soap operas like Neighbours and Home Away are like. And this show does attempt to extract the satire from these types of shows. It just doesn't do a very good job of it. It's not funny, the songs are naff. The songs have a very 90s take, which I guess is what they were going for, but who wants to sit through a musical full of 90s pop songs? The show is on to the Sunday the 2nd of June. On Thursday evening, I made a return visit to see Waitress. In the world's worst kept secret, this was Lucie Jones's debut as Jenna. Now, I'm not sure really what went on. Rather than make any official statement or announcement, rumour got round that Lucie was going on Thursday night thanks to a tweet that she posted the day before, along with a tweet by David Hunter. Now, why Waitress didn't make a formal announcement is a mystery. It's also unclear why neither of Katharine McPhee's two understudies didn't go on instead. We all have known that Lucie has been lined up to take over the part later in the year. But why they decided to bring her in now, who knows? But who cares? We got to see Lucie smash that performance. She was incredible. For anybody who watched it, including her husband and parents who were in the audience, Lucie was fantastic. I also got the chance to see Chris McGuigan play Cal. Chris is an old mate of mine, and it was his birthday this week. What a time to be alive. I'll be honest, I still don't think the show's that great, but I enjoyed it more than I did last time. That's all I'll say. Put it that way. Go and see it before it closes. Can I say that? Also this week, I got to interview Lala Barlow and Robbie Smith about their show, The Worst Little Warehouse in London, which is currently on a UK tour. You can see it this week at the King's Head Theatre before it goes on tour to Portsmouth, Birmingham and Bristol. And here's a little bit from our interview.
And then, yeah, we found this warehouse in, can we say where?
North London.
North London. And yeah, moved out a year later and wrote a show about it.
And did you think at the time, this will make great material? Did it have that sense when you were...
Yeah, we thought it, we often said it to each other. We were like, this is like too funny, or this doesn't happen in real life. But yeah, it wasn't until sort of towards the end that we started to take it seriously and contemplate it.
So the show's called The Worst Little Warehouse in London.
Yes.
There we go.
Well done.
And was it the worst, do you think? I think it was.
Worst/best.
Yeah. In big news, Back to the Future, the musical, is on its way. Now, this was originally supposed to come a few years ago and was meant to be directed by Jamie Lloyd. Not sure why it's been postponed, but it's now going to go ahead this year, with Ollie Dobson playing the iconic role of Marty McFly. Ollie was part of the original cast of Bat Out of Hell. My final interview of the week was with the cast of Country Music, one of Simon Stevens' early plays, which is coming soon to the Omnibus Theatre. Here is part of the interview with the cast.
I think it's just an insight into someone's life, you know, a working class lad's life, and it's about redemption and about his relationships and how he's grown as a person and how these people have grown with or without him in their lives.
Yeah, how he's going through life and just how he's dealing with life, basically. So,
Yeah.
And then there's this idea of hope, of how you can be rehabilitated, and the idea that if you could change that one thing, how you look back on your life and you think
the consequences of your actions.
If what if I hadn't have done that, how life could have been different.
Yeah, I think it's a really hopeful play, even though it feels like the themes and issues are quite intense. I feel like each character still has a little bit of hope, which is a nice feeling.
Saturday was all about Eurovision. We came last. Go UK. Did you watch it? What did you think? Did you see Madonna? She was bad. Bad Madonna. Bad. I was at London's biggest screening with 400 people watching it at the Rio Cinema in Dalston with the hosts Tim MacArthur and Nathan Matthews. On Sunday night, I went along to the Two Brewers in Clapham to help celebrate Chris McGuigan's birthday and to watch some drag. What else do you do on a Sunday?
What's your name?
Chris,
So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sing happy birthday to Chris. How old are you?
20 years.
He's, excuse me,
20 years.
I think he's in a coma. Alright. Do you believe him? Higher or lower? Higher? Lower? I like to go low. I'm like the Titanic. Once I go down, I never come up.
Here's a little clip of Mary Mac.
Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke up on your sleep, take love to you. Is that alright? I drove all night.
So that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do. That'd be great. If not, I will see you next week.